From right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Foul ball there. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Nolan Shanuel now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. One out. Base is empty. On the ground. Rojas. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Mike Trout. That's in there. It's 0-1. Trout launched a pair of homers in his last game. And that's down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. In time, Duvall. Angels retired 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Rojas. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Moniak under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Austin Slater stands in. That one ripped. Ward makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Mike Tauchman. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first, Luis Robert now leading the AL in batting average. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Benintendi needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second homer of this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It's a bomb. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. New inning getting started. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes. Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike three, and that's two in a row. And now Yohan Moncada. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Struck him out without a swing. Bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Soriano back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss. And a foul ball. Soriano, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And up next for Chicago, Josh Rojas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Going, gone. They go back to back. It's 7-0. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Soriano done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So a man at first. So here's Robert now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now two aboard. Benintendi up here. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hammered. That's back there. Get out of town. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add on. It's 11-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Anderson. Done for the Andrew Vaughn now. And a foul ball. Now that's smacked to right center. Moniak makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next to hit for the Sox, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Matt Thaiss.
Ball 4, take the base. 3 out. You're out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Out. 3. You're out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. You're out. 3. You're out. 3.
Eater with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And towing the slab in this one, Jack Flaherty. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Austin Slater stands in. That one is absolutely belted. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Benintendi to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Base hit. One run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away. Lenny Sosa getting ready to hit. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the second game of the series. That one the other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Robert comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. First and second, 2 outs. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Parker Meadows. That clips the corner. One out, base is empty. Out to short, Montgomery. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to
Vaughn. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Here's Riley Green. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game. So 2 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. Strike 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
In time to Vaughn. And that. Top of the second, Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Flaherty back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here's Josh Rojas. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Digging in, Austin Slater. That one ripped right center field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. One run's in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. And now it's Luis Robert. Doubled his first time. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is over his head. First and second. No outs. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there.
Now batting second baseman, Lenny.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Casey Mize. This is his third time out this year. Next to hit, Lenny Sosa. Base hit. One run is in. Oh, he botches it. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is still loaded and still only one away. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. One run across. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So they're all loaded up. Theis digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And gone! Grand slam! He'll touch them all. It's 12-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Austin Slater now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that one fouled off. Cannon, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And down on strikes. And there's one away. So
you're out. That's ball 4. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. You're out. You're out. You're out. 3. First base. 3. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out.